Hello, my friends. This is the video that I made on PLTR about 10 days ago, on February 11th of this year, when the price of this asset was, as you can see right here, at $139.51. And at this point, my main assumption was that as long as this bottom holds, we might anticipate its movement to the upside, that even in its most bearish scenario, will be a B wave that should at least retest the level of about 100, let's say $200 mark, this previous swing high. And guys, take a look right here. This is the point where I made my previous video, and since I made it, this asset went lower, but it didn't break this bottom, which means, technically speaking, this asset has all the chances to have a breakout to the upside, and this is another evidence of the power of technical analysis. And guys, if you want to receive this type of calls to trade on a risk-free 100% money-back guarantee offer, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my Patreon account. And guys, this is the post that I wrote on January the 30th. It is a public post that you can find on my Patreon. It is pretty much all trade alerts that I made from December the 1st to January the 30th. These are the results of these alerts. You can see that all of the trades were in profit except this one on December 19th. TRWV hit a stop loss order, and we've lost about 1.33% on this trade, but all other trades are in green. That is why you can use these trades in your personal trades as a part of your due diligence. So guys, you've seen many of my trade calls, all delivering strong returns in just hours. Now it's your turn to trade smarter. Join my safe haven Patreon tier, built for traders who want consistency, structure, and real results. You will get a detailed plan to protect your portfolio, monthly one-on-one Zoom sessions with me, and private Discord access with all trade alerts, lessons, and exclusive updates. And here is the best part. If you don't earn more than your subscription price within 30 days, you will receive a full refund, no question asked, as long as your trading account balance is at least $2,500 and you've taken all the recommended trades during the period. No excuses, no fine print. You profit or you don't pay. Join today and let's start building your edge in the market.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
So, and on today's video, I will show you what fundamental news we might have as the potential catalyst for Palantir for the upcoming weeks. What price targets do we have on the table in the medium-term perspective, and how you can benefit out of this information. So, and let's start with some fundamental news. First of all, if you type in Google search bar PLTR stock and switch to news top folder, you will see several recent news, and a couple of news grabs my attention. First of all, take a look right here. On investopedia.com you can find this article that was published on February 19th, and it's titled "Why One Expert Thinks Palantir's Slump in Stock is an Opportunity for Investors." And you can see that the key bullet points are following. Mizuho upgraded Palantir stock to outperform from a neutral rating, suggesting the stock's recent slide could be an opportunity for investors to buy the shares at a discount. Wall Street analysts harbor some concerns that the stock could be overvalued after a strong run last year, though the average price target is still upbeat. And in general, guys, take a look right here. This is the so-called smart money investors list, and if you take a look at this chart, you can see that this is the number of institutional investors who hold Palantir in their investment portfolios. It is basically a number of shares in these portfolios, and the number of shares is at all-time high level. Despite the fact that Palantir has a decline for about 35% from November of last year, we still have the strongest level of stocks which belongs to institutional investors. This is definitely a good sign. On top of that, guys, take a look right here. This is another article that was published on ts2.tech, and it was published just yesterday. And it says, Palantir stock ticks up after hours as DHS $1 billion deal report, insider sell noticed hit. And here is the bullet points. Palantir ticked up 0.3% in after hours trading, barely budging for the day following a volatile session. DHS has agreed to a 5-year purchasing deal worth as much as $1 billion for Palantir software, according to the report. Notices from several executives signaled possible share sales, while investors took in an analyst upgrade and fresh partnership news from Rackspace. And first of all, let me pay attention to the insider sellings list. If you take a look right here, you can see that it is quite common practice for insiders in Palantir to sell their shares. But if the number of the shares is increasing, which means, well, we might have more bearish pressure on Palantir in general. On top of that, guys, let me show you some bullish news. The most recent contract that was signed with DHS is, well, it is a very expensive contract and it is very valuable contract for Palantir. $1 billion just from this contract alone. On top of that, another fresh partnership from Rackspace, which means, guys, fundamentally, this company has all the chances to hit much higher targets, and for now, we have to rely on technical analysis. And let's continue with the technical analysis. But before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell, and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, first of all, let's zoom out to, let's say, 4 hours time frame, and let me show you that Palantir has a tremendous run for the last couple of years. And well, you can watch all of my videos. The links to these videos you can find in the description below. Each and every video contains the link to the previous one. And you can prove my words that I predicted the majority of its pivotal points. And guys, another pivotal point is around the corner. Let me explain what I'm talking about. Despite the fact that we might have another leg to the downside, let me show you again on hourly time frame. And with this type of price action, well, the shape of this pattern leads me to the conclusion that potentially it can be the top of the fourth wave, and this might be the bottom of the third wave. And in this case, we have to see one more leg to the downside. But if my previous count is correct, we also might have this type of count. And for now, guys, to be honest, I'm a bit confused about the mixed signals. That is why I'm not sure whether it is the bottom for the Palantir's retracement, or we might see another quite small leg to the downside. I don't think that the movement to the downside will be substantial from the current price, but it can happen. And even in worst case scenario for the bulls, even if this asset drops to, let's say, $120 or even $110 mark, it will be even more lucrative opportunity to see the breakout, the rally to the upside that will potentially land somewhere around $200, or even it can retest this previous swing high. And guys, this is the most bearish case with the assumption that, let's switch to 4 hours time frame, with the assumption that this will be an A wave, this rally to the upside will be only a B wave on a bigger scale, and another leg to the downside will complete its retracement, and only then, somewhere in the future, I would say months and maybe a year ahead of us, we might see this type of movement to the upside that will hit higher targets. But this is an inevitable movement, and I still hold Palantir stock in my investment portfolio. That is why, guys, despite the fact whether you are bullish or bearish, we have to see this type of bounce to the upside that will have a substantial price action. And what should we expect next? Let's zoom in again to hourly time frame, and let me show you right here. If this asset goes to the upside from the current price, well, it is very easy to handle this trade. We will have about 7% of downside potential, and the upside potential, well, I would say is quite substantial, of about 50%. If it goes to the downside, I believe that we have not more than one leg to the downside, and if it lands somewhere around $110 or $120, it will be the same price target of about $200, which leads to roughly 68% of upside potential, but the downside potential will be even smaller. That is why, guys, depending on your risk tolerance, you can accumulate your position on its way to the downside, but keep in mind that we might have this as the bottom of the entire retracement, and it will be the movement to the upside for the next couple of months. This means, guys, well, I don't have a clear and most probable setup. Market will reveal itself, but if you want to know more, just subscribe, and I will do an update within the next several days. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. See you in the next video. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag.